Alright, we should be live. Yeah, I'm starting much later tonight than I actually had planned. I was having some technical issues with some stuff earlier today, but I wanted to stream where I hadn't streamed the last few days, and I've made a lot of improvements, I think, to the stream. I hope, at least. Yeah, I rearranged the overlay a little bit and added some stuff. Try to make it look a little bit more, less cluttered, and so I could move my VTuber model to the side so it wasn't like in the way of the game. So I think that would be helpful. And I added chat bubbles and for the chat and made everything a little bit bigger so it's easier to see. So hopefully that will be pretty good. I did some adjustments with the audio as well. Hopefully the audio is okay. I tried to learn through YouTube some audio ducking so that the game volume never overpowers my voice. So we'll see how that works too. But yeah, I wanted to play some more Final Fantasy tonight because I've really been enjoying this playthrough actually. Where we left off, Clive had just defeated Benedicta. And we took, I guess, some of her icon power, the air stuff, because she was still able to summon some big storm and transformed at the end. So that's where we're starting off today, is we're going to try to meet her, see what's going on, because where we left off, we thought we defeated her, and thought we took her power, but some bandit guys tried to get a hold of her, and it caused her to have a flashback, and then she somehow unleashed her power once again and transformed into this harpy thing, and there was a huge tornado in the area, and we were running towards that where we left off last time. So that will be the start for this time. But yeah, I think we should be good to get right back into this. Trying to see here. I think it was this save. Because I did load the game from an earlier save to try to test the volume and stuff, make sure that was all okay. Earlier. So I'm hopefully clicking on the right save point. Oh, also I readjusted everything back to 1080p, so hopefully everything looks a little nicer again too. Because I think it was only Star Wars that was going to give me issues for now, and I actually don't have any PC games I'm planning on playing for a while, because all the games I'm playing through right now are for PlayStation 5 or Switch. So we should be good to stream in 1080p at least for a while. But yeah, this is where we left off. We're making our way for the Eye of the Tempest.
One for every fragment of our mind.
Yeah, this storm was caused by Benedicta. Hopefully the game volume isn't super loud. Okay, we got an obelisk there. I might actually turn it down just a little bit here.
He's in there. I know it.
The dragon's Airy, or Array. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. Over emerald blades down by the mere do Ori wyvern roam. Their tempers hot, their iron cold, the airy ever their home. Okay, that was interesting. So we're fast traveling to the Eye of the Tempest, enter the vortex. Another fight against Benedicta here, maybe? Oh, also if the mic cuts out at any point, I'm hoping it doesn't, but my cord is messed up for my mic, so I had to order a new one. Oh, it's the guy. The one that showed up right before Clive transformed.
Wait! Clive. Was that?
The Dominant. The man who killed my brother.
Okay.
Are you absolutely certain?
I've seen him every night for the past 13 years. Watched as the flames of his icon took Joshua.
Ow!
Alright, so I did see that,
Togo!
because at first I thought it
Don't worry about us.
it was Clive that transformed as a second icon of fire.
Go! Sid!
But when I watched another person play through the demo, I realized
Forgive me.
it probably wasn't Clive. It was probably that guy. But then how Clive survived, we don't know yet. Oh, Awakening.
Where did he go?
That jumped me a little bit. I think that was Benedicta.
I'm not here for you, Garuda!
I guess in her Garuda form. Yeah, we'll deal with you later, Garuda. We want to avenge our brother.
You won't stop me, Garuda!
She's toying with me.
I guess this is just like how Joshua turned into the Phoenix, and the other fire icon turned into like the demon thing. That's what Benedicta's doing now, being the Garuda thing.
I found you.
You called me! Why?
Oh, we're going straight into a fight here. I also thought about switching from story focus to action, because this has been pretty easy so far.
Where is he? Where is the Dominant?
Okay, now we got two different types of icon power though, between the wind and the fire. Oh, that was a big hit. Takedown. Larger enemies will become partially staggered when their will gauges are reduced to 50%. Using Garuda's Deadly Embrace on a partially staggered enemy will topple it, leaving it vulnerable to follow-up attacks. Okay. Alright, we got her staggered. So I guess Clive has powers, but he had powers from the Phoenix, but he just wasn't like the main like person to like control the icon like Joshua was. What's happening here?
Not this time.
I guess just stay out of that circle for now until she stops doing this. Is she gonna stop doing this at some point? Oh, there we go. I like how the game deals with like multiple elemental powers, like switching between them. It does it a lot better than Forspoken did, because it like automatically will switch you to whatever is available at the time. Alright, so we got her down. Stay out of those beams. Or tornado things, I guess you'd say. Take a potion.
Not this time.
Alright, we got her staggered again. Okay, we almost got our... There we go. 8,000 stagger damage is pretty good. Hey, cinematic strike. Oh, I almost missed that one. Are we taking Garuda down for good? Garuda slain. Is at the end of Benedicta then? 55 sharp fangs, which are used for crafting. Kind of be interesting if they really took her out this early in the game. I didn't think she'd be gone this soon. But I don't know. So according to the main menu, I'm like 25% of the way through the game already, which I thought this was a lot longer. But where'd the fire guy go now? Oh, yeah, she's not, she can regenerate, apparently. That's not just, like, a Phoenix thing, I guess.
But a monster. And I will not let you stand in my way!
Alright, now I'm starting to think Clive might have been the guy, the fire demon again. Okay, yeah, now this time we actually somewhat see him transform. And we need some more answers about what's going on with Clive, because this is interesting. And who is the guy in the cloak? The guy in the cloak seems to be some sort of like catalyst for this transformation. Because he's always around whenever Clive goes through it. Embodying Ifrit. Controls for Ifrit are as follows: melee attack, ranged attack, evade. Iconic lunge can be used to charge an enemy, covering great distances in a short period of time, so it's basically the same as our Phoenix thing. All other abilities when embodying Ifrit can be confirmed on the abilities tab in the main menu. Alright. Alright, so I guess this demon form type thing is called Ifrit. I forgot what these well, these are called icons, but I like these giant icon battles. When I was watching someone else play the demo, they referenced that it was like what's it called? Gaiju is the like Godzilla versus like the big monster type things. It's called something like that. That's what this feels like. Oh, that's a lot of direct damage to us. But we're doing quite a bit of damage to her, so I think we'll be fine. I don't think I can use like a potion or anything here. I would just like body slammed her. We're like super quick too, dodging all those. Super quick for someone as big as we are. So I think they said at the beginning there was 12 icons. Well, there goes our arm. I wonder if we're gonna have to fight all of them. So far we've only seen, well, the Phoenix was Joshua, so I'm assuming we're not gonna have to worry about that because we know what happened to Joshua. We're fighting Garuda Benedicta right now. Oh, we tore her arm off too. Oh, this is like flashbacks to what happened to Joshua, speaking of him. And then there's this one that we are, Ifrit, who's either Clive or that cloaked guy or a combination of both. I guess well, we know that it's kind of Clive at least now, for sure. But almost like he's like maybe possessed by that cloaked guy. There we go. I think Root is slain for good this time. A lot of gil and XP and ability points for that, and a level up. So we're level 17 now. Nice. We've got a wind shard. Oh, that's the power of the icon Garuda made manifest. This shard of crystal is light as a feather and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. And then the fourth icon we know of so far is actually, we don't know that it's an icon, but we know that Sid is a dominant, and he has like electrical thunder powers. So I'm assuming he has like some sort of icon form too. So I'm wondering if we're gonna have to fight him at some point.
Control it, Clive! It is you, isn't it, Clive? Stop this! Now!
And we might get to see his form now. Oh, there we go. So that's Sid's icon form.
I said stop!
Well, we kind of knew that Sid was stronger than Benedicta, so... And we were kind of evenly matched, well, for the most part, against Benedicta, so it makes sense that Sid would be able to, like, put us down here. But yeah, there's something going on with Sid, because anytime he uses his abilities, he always, like, coughs up blood.
Too nice is your problem. Bloody mess, this. Oh, Clive. The ghost you've been chasing was inside you all along. They'll be damned if I know what that means.
But is it like Clive himself, or is he being like possessed by that shadowy thing, or cloaked thing?
Oh. Why? Why did you have to listen to him? Benner. This can't be what you wanted, can it?
Sometime later.
King is bold or desperate.
Will you engage him personally, Your Highness?
Of course.
Kriegor's breath fill your wings.
Okay, so is this Prince icon too, then?
It's Muhammad! The prince is with us!
And I'm assuming that, Odin isn't Sid? That is someone completely different. I don't know why for a second I thought maybe he was Sid, but... So who is this prince exactly?
Reform the cohorts. At once.
Your Highness.
Saboteurs.
Their attacks are frequent and widespread, even in the holy capital.
The capital. What of my father? Is
His
he...
radiance is safe. But he has ordered the city guard strengthened. We can expect no reinforcements.
That is of no matter. The Emperor's safety is paramount. I shall deal with our enemies here. All of them. It was me. I killed Joshua.
Ah, you're awake. You're just full of surprises. First that trick with Garuda, then whatever the hell that other thing was. Didn't know you had it in you.
Do it.
Eh?
Kill me.
It was me. I killed him. I killed Joshua. I killed them all. I'm a monster. And I deserve to die. So end it. End it now. Please. Please. Ah!
I reckon I can take you, if that's what you want. But first, I thought I'd give you the benefit of my timeless wisdom. It seems to me, you see, that since you're still breathing, you might as well make yourself useful. Get dressed. Pretty as you are, you're not my type. I'll see you in the hall.
Okay then. Um. Yeah, now Clive knows it was him that murdered his brother.
What are you going to do now?
The wages of guilt. There are certain times during the game that side quests will become temporarily unavailable until progress has been made through the main scenario. At such time, quest givers will be indicated with a locked quest icon. Okay.
May as well hear what he has to say. Throw you back in there now, eh?
No, we're back at the guild area, kinda.
Finally crawled out of the crypt, eh? You look like it. Although I thank you for doing us the courtesy of covering up.
Don't.
Ah, still have a bit of fight left in you? Then listen. I've arranged a meeting with Gav. In case you've forgotten, you're the one he's been putting his nose to work for.
For nothing.
Just listen. While you've been relaxing in your cell, Gav's been busy sniffing out your dominance. And according to his last report, he's picked up a scent. Gav's gone to a fair bit of trouble for you. The least you can do is hear the poor bugger out. He's going to meet us at the King's Fall. Pack your stuff. We'll leave as soon as you're ready.
Alright, let's see, 'cause I haven't really done any shopping or anything here.
Don't think
Well, I can't do the quest there. Where's the, like, shop? Oh, over there and over there. I'll put a marker there. So we can go to the shop and the forge and see what we can, pick up, since we've got quite a bit of money now, I think. Is this the... Well, this is the forge.
Make it quick. What do you want?
Oh, we can make a weapon out of the wind shard. Storm Cry? I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't want to do that.
Should last you a good while.
And that's like our best weapon now. Because everything else would be a downgrade from that. Make a dark sash or a wolf skin sash. The dark sash is better. Now let's go for a dark sash and
If I do say so myself.
steel
Should
crowns.
last you a good while.
And then reinforce. Oh, so you can upgrade your gear too. Okay, so we can upgrade the steel crowns.
You can thank me later.
Alright, nice. Then we need like a valley matter to increase that more. Alright, so then we can go find the shop here and sell a couple things. Is this a shop? Yeah.
Yes? What? Coin purse weighing you down?
Oh, she had an even better sash, but you just bought this one, so. Let me see. I'll sell the weapon.
I
So we got
reckon I can
Stormcry
find
now.
a buyer.
Can sell this
I'll be
one.
thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer.
Alright, I think that's pretty good for now. Alright, now that we got some upgrades and stuff, let's carry on with our quest. Which means we have to go to Kingfall. So we have to leave here. Is this way? I don't remember exactly which way I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, this way looks right. King's Fall. Alright. So let's move over here and see what we can do over there. The Holy Empire of Sambreke. There's Sid. And us. And Torgal.
Not so long ago, this here was a thriving trade route. Then the blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted. Making it the perfect little shortcut. Gab's waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
He's gonna meet with Gav to find out about the dominant he's been tracking down.
Still feeling sorry for yourself?
Don't. Please.
Think about it, Clive. The rumours all point to...
What was that noise?
That was an Imperial signal. They shouldn't be here. The old fort's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to. You go on ahead and meet up with Gab.
But we both know that...
No buts about it.
So it seems like Sid isn't fully convinced that it's Clive's fault. The hunter and the hunted.
This is stupid. I'm the dominant of fire. We sent Gav on a wild goose chase.
Spider thing's down there. I think we have to go that way. So let's test out our new sword, I guess. Seems like it's doing a little bit more damage. Does Torgal have firepower too? Seemed like he turned red for a second. Oh. There we go. Under here. Something pretty big up ahead. Oh, like an ogre type thing? Or a minotaur? Yeah, that was a pretty big hit there. And we partially staggered him. Yeah, that was a pretty big hit there. Alright, we're doing pretty good here. Yeah, I almost wonder if I should turn the difficulty up, because these are like really easy fights. There we go. Enemy slain. We still got a lot of gil even after buying stuff. We got a Minotaur mane, Bloody Hide, and Sharp Fangs. I should also look into seeing if I can buy any ability upgrades now.
Another perfect little shortcut, Sid.
Yeah, you can swap out these when you get more. So I got Heat Wave now, but I don't know if that's... I don't think it's better than either of the other ones I already have. No, it's not. But let's look at abilities. So now we have Garuda abilities. Got 1100 ability points. Kind of want to upgrade Gouge. Then we can get Rook's Gambit. I can master Burning Blade. And we'll master Charred Magic, or Charged Magic. And then I want to see about switching out Warrior Wheel for Rook's Gambit. Or Wicked Wheel, I mean. Wicked Wheel does more stagger, but Rook's Gambit kind of looks cooler.
A nest of bloodthirsty beasts.
Alright, let's keep going forward. Where am I going from here? Maybe somewhere over here? Alright, so if I hold down triangle, that does, like, charge it up a little bit. Oh, for both fire and wind. Hey, level up. Level 18 now? Nice. I don't know how many levels exactly are in this. I guess just drop down here. Oh, another Minotaur.
Come on. Let me through. Sick of Torgal. Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him.
Yeah, I started this on story mode because I was worried about it being like God of War and taking me a long time to finish. But this has been really... I don't even know if we've died yet.
Keep your distance, boy. Over here. There, boy. Over here. Not this time. Get him, boy. Get him. Get him, boy.
There we go. Minotaur down. Wait, could I search that house? Wait, was there not a house? I thought I saw a house. Maybe I'm imagining things. Oh, here's a bridge.
What is it, boy?
After him! Don't let him escape!
Is that Gav? Oh yeah. I gotta help him.
Who goes there? This one's a deserter! Take his head!
Out of my way.
You made your choice!
There, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Alright. Yeah, I think I actually might increase the difficulty to action based after this.
Sick of.
Is this the prince guy? Or no?
There he is! Don't let him escape! Kill the deserter!
There's a lot of these guys. Oh, but they're said to help. Nice.
Clive, what's the situation?
You're late.
Gamp's in trouble!
What?
The Imperials are on his tail. We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections? I'll take the dragon. You take the dragoon.
You know what to do, boy.
Well, if I could switch my
Don't let them get away.
focus, I would. Night of the Dying Sun. I wasn't trying to focus the dragon. There we go.
Alright. One down, one to go.
I've never really played many like hack and slash games, but this isn't too bad. I don't know if this would be fully considered a hack and slash, but yeah, we're definitely doing all right. So this guy, like, I think it's the prince from earlier.
Since when could these bastards fly? What goes up must go
Does he have like the power of like ice or water or something?
bloody time waster. Come on.
And water would make sense since he was like so weak to sit there. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to action focused after this, because that was like really easy. I've got to level up. Level 19. 2 Imperial Links.
Come on.
We're coming, Gav.
Shit! Give me your hand!
Help me!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
I've got you.
I don't think he could lift his arm fully because of the big gash in it from being hit with a sword. But yay, we saved Gav, at least. That's a good thing.
There. Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
That's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you. Truly.
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant of fire, all right.
He can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know. But I do know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death. That you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible and kill yourself if he's not.
Sid, I...
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No birds returning this year.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not. We're running out of time.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
Back to where it all began. He must be stopped.
Okay. Am I going? Oh, return to the hideaway. Over here. So I couldn't.
Spitting great gouts of fire he was, like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend. She's awake.
Right.
Yeah, we almost completely forgot about Jill.
Go to her, you fool.
So I don't know if that was supposed to be Joshua. The guy that just like
Enough slacking.
unhooded himself.
Go on, mate. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Because I mean, it would make sense for him to have survived because he's a phoenix, and phoenixes are all about like healing and rebirth.
Let's make ourselves scarce.
Jill.
Isn't the Moogle funny? I wonder what it's...
Up this way.
Let's get this fixed before someone...
Didn't she have black hair last time we saw her?
It's true then. It really is you.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What? What happened, Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night... The hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say? We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes, then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
I should make ready too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
Alright, so speak with, I guess her name's pronounced Karen. New items are now available at our toll as well, and a new crafting recipe is at the forge. Progress on certain quests are no longer limited. Alright, cool. I'm not going to end yet, but I do need to pause just for a minute to go do something. But this is actually a good chance for me to put on my try my be right back, one of my new be right back screens. So I'm gonna mute the mic and put that on, and I will be right back. There we go. I almost put the wrong scene on. But we're back now. And I actually just remembered too. I said I was gonna switch. Where would it be? System, probably? Oh, these are like items I got for pre-ordering, maybe? I mean, I'll claim them for sure. Where is it? Oh, here. So yeah, I said I was gonna switch this to action focused because it's been pretty easy. I was worried about not getting through the game, but we'll see how action focused does. And if worst case scenario, if it's too hard, then we'll just switch back later. But let's go here for now. What does this Arid Stone do again? Oh yeah, this is like training and replaying certain stages from the game. Okay. Over this way for the forge in the shop, I think. Oh, that's not right. Where are they? This way? Oh, well, I have to talk to Karen anyway, but I'm gonna have to go to the forge. And,
What do you want?
because they said they had a new recipe. Gaia Blade, which is even better than our Stormcry we have right now. So yeah, let's do that.
Should last you a good while.
And then we can even, upgrade it too. But the upgrade doesn't really look like it does much.
If I do say so myself.
But, alright. Well, we got the Gaia Blade for now.
And?
Alright. Now we'll talk to Karen.
Do you want
To say farewell. We're leaving.
good decision? Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
I guess we could upgrade to the gold sash now. Because we got the money anyway.
It'd better all be here. Off you go then.
Let me see if I can upgrade
Thank you to Gav too.
that.
I see I'm busy here. What do you want?
Can I upgrade? No, I can't. Alright.
Anything else?
Where's Gav? Down this way?
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive, and not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Looked like we were gonna hug him for a second.
I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready? My lady.
Ready.
So now we got Jill as a companion instead of Sid. 3 reads. Rising waters transformed once fertile farmland into a noisome morass, rendering it nigh uninhabitable to all but leeches and lizards. And the graphics in this game are like really pretty.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on.
Homecoming.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Make for Martha's Rest.
Those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Look at the fuse on this.
Torgal's a lot faster than he used to be. So I remember at the beginning I was like somehow faster than him and I wondered why.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand.
Maybe later. These are interesting looking animals.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
That's one of our branded.
You barely have to step.
Almost there. I think this was the most running we've had to do so far in this game.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Leave him in the pod.
Yeah, now we got an obelisk to this place though, so won't have to run as much.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you. And that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Alright, so we gotta find Bernard, I think his name was. Yeah.
Let's find that ladder.
And he goes to East.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
Yeah.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
Are the crab things attacking him? Oh, yeah. Well, this will be our first fight since upgrading to action, so we'll see what it's like. Alright, they're a little bit tougher now. It's still not too bad. Alright. There's one down.
You're finished.
There we go. Took out these, like, clay things. Clay crabs. Something like that. We've got some valley matter, which we can use to upgrade one of our items.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it.
I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Alright, we rescued Bernard.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
Alright, cool. So he's gonna repair the bridge.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed.
Is there a quicker way than taking those ladders back up?
If it weren't for that mark, you ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard.
I don't think there is.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Interesting. Oh no, there is, we are here. Never mind. We did take a shortcut around. Alright. We can let Martha know we found Bernard.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
Or
We did.
Bernard.
He's fine.
However they pronounce
And
it.
we'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Hey, quest complete. Building bridges. We're taking in a lot of gold. Or gil.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Just abandoned their kid.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Right, a bearer's lot.
It was good, honest work.
Make for Glademond Abbey.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish.
Oh, there's a seller here too. Merchant.
How do?
Does he have anything good? No. Sell stuff like, well, the battle chains are better than what we have, but I don't want to equip them yet. Oh, I can buy Valley Matter too.
Take care out there, eh? Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
I gotta go all the way. How do I get there though? Oh, is this like a elevator?
Children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
That's like a colorful chocobo over there. These killer bees and hornets want to fight. Nice. What a sharp fangs. And I found some gill.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
More fights. Gloom Widow? Some sort of spider. Alright, we're doing pretty well. Even with the, yeah, I think it was a good idea to upgrade to action focused, because the story is way too easy for fights. I mean, even this is still...
Over here. Sick of Torgal. Get over. That's it.
There we go. Hey Steven, thanks for the raid. How was the rest of Jackbox for you? Let me shout you out here. Hey Yeet, hey Sean, Ordo, Raptor, Lolo. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys had fun playing Jackbox. What games did you guys play? And thank you again for the raid, Steven. I'm just playing some Final Fantasy 16 over here.
Good day.
Hey Yas.
I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
You're only popping in for a couple minutes because you gotta work tomorrow? Okay, Raptor.
For a donation from Martha.
You ended on Rumerang. You got some bidiots in too? And of course I have a wolf pet. Yeah, that's Torgal.
I see.
Yeah, Torgal's pretty cool.
Then please, follow me.
Did you get any wins, Steven?
I don't want to die.
Yeah, so far this game has been pretty fun.
Please, Father.
You don't want to spoil too much for yourself either, Raptor. Yeah, that's fair.
The light.
This game's still pretty new.
I don't want to die alone.
Thanks for the follow, Lolo.
I'm here.
You want Chaos Mode of bidiots?
Who are these people?
You don't know why you're better than Chaos Mode than in normal?
Mother's bearers. She entrusted.
I guess you just have like a good intuition for guessing
their suffering
on what things are worth.
To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
His arm, he looks... Wait, is this guy dead? I wasn't paying attention.
Has taken them.
Oh, yeah.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift.
You think you won the last round of bidiots? Nice.
Their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that. But we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father. I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought.
Seems like a curse has befell the kingdom. Yeah, it seems like it. We hadn't been told of a curse yet, though. So this is new to us.
Next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Yeah, Martha's keeping secrets from us. Didn't tell us that we were delivering like medicine for some sort of curse that's going on.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Alright. So we'll head back to Martha's Rest. Yeah, I really like the graphics in this game. It's a really pretty looking game. There's some wild chocobos over there. The only Final Fantasies I've played are a little bit of 15 and World of Final Fantasy Maxima. It's very taxing on the PS5. I haven't had any issues with it so far, and that's what I'm planning on, is PS5. Is Maxima good? It's interesting. I only played like the first couple hours of it. It's not like your typical Final Fantasy game.
Get your fresh cuts in.
Don't be shy.
Where'd you get these turnips? From over Amber way, are they?
There were overheating issues. Oh. Yeah, so far I haven't had any issues. Maybe they've patched it since it's been a little bit since it came out. Yeah, Maxima, the like fights and stuff are almost like Pokemon battles. Am I playing on performance mode? I believe I am on graphics. Yeah, I'm on graphics mode. Someone sent it to you a long time ago and you haven't had the chance to play it yet? It's all chibi? Yeah. Yeah, I played like the first couple hours of it. I just remember you go out into like a field and have like battles against like monsters and stuff, and it just reminded me a lot of Pokemon. Alright, let's talk to Martha and tell her we delivered the medicine.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see.
It's classic Final Fantasy turnstile gameplay. Yeah.
Come upstairs.
Yeah, meanwhile this is more like kind of hack and slash.
So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield.
Kingdom Hearts style, yeah.
But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
Oh, those were all bearers that are like...
And so you lend Sid your strength.
What little of it
sick.
I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Seal obtained. You accept the slumbering chocobo from Martha.
You will always be welcome here.
There's a Sid in every corner. The only other Sid I know of is the one from Ice Age, the sloth-like thing.
Really is them.
I don't think I've ever seen another person named Sid.
Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Do you get to ride a chocobo? In cinematics we have so far, but not like an actual gameplay. There's a Sid in Final Fantasy VII too. We just haven't seen him in the remake yet. Is it the same Sid from this game or a different one? Because I thought someone said this Jill was from a different Final Fantasy too. So I don't know if they're just like reusing characters or if they're just... What's going on with that? Sid's in like every game. They're different, but there's always someone named Sid. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the Sid in our game.
Where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
Yeah, they don't need lighters in this game. They can just light their cigarettes with Firestone type things.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Yeah, one way to light it.
Sid, for everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout.
You're off to bed? Alright, Raptor. Have a good night. I hope you have a good day at work, and thanks for stopping in. Oh, what's this guy's? I can't remember what this guy's name is.
I knew a girl back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you.
Yeah, I'm hoping everything looks and sounds good. I've spent a lot of time the last couple days trying to like work on some overlays and my audio and stuff.
For a while.
I was trying to teach myself
But just because you think something doesn't make
I think it's called like ducking.
Sid.
Which is when I talk in my mic, the volume for the game lowers a little bit, so it's never overpowering my mic.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust she'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Holding on. Make for East Pool. Alright, the bridge should be fixed now. The chocobos look more serious than Final Fantasy VII's. Like, more, like, well designed, or just, like, more serious look to them. Their faces. The ones in 7 look kind of, like, goofy.
So much for all parts of the Empire.
Bridge to East Pool's men.
How do I get to the bridge? Because right now we're kind of just doing like a ring around the rosy. Not goofy, but more happy looking. These ones don't look too happy. I mean, they got people riding them all the time and using them to like carry luggage and stuff, so can't really blame them.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
There's an item over here. I'm gonna have to fight these things, I think. Yeah, right now we have fire and air powers. And I like in this game how it will switch between your abilities as they're ready, like automatically. So to be fair, I don't know if that's the game itself or one of the items I have equipped. Because one of the items I have equipped lets me do combos just by pressing one button. What are these, like mercenaries? So right now I have items that one allows me to do combos just by pressing square. One allows me to evade without having to press the evade button. And then one has Torgal heal me. And I had been playing through story difficulty, but it was way too easy, so I just upgraded to the action difficulty. So it only has 2 difficulties in this game, story and action. So far it doesn't seem too much harder though. You did hear this game was kind of on the easier side? Yeah, that's what it seems like so far. I don't think I've died at all yet, and I think I'm like 8 hours in so far. That just seems like the way a lot of games are going. Like, I remember Pokemon used to be a lot tougher as a kid, and now those games are like super easy. How am I supposed to, I guess, go this way? I'm just gonna run by this side quest guy. Right now you're trying to make the rest of, or get the rest of Final Fantasy VII Remake's achievements, but you'll say the super boss is really, really hard. Are you playing on a certain, like, did you play on normal difficulty for your playthrough? I can't remember. Is there any way you can like lower the difficulty or no? And the combat in this is pretty much just like button mashing because of that ability or that item I have that lets me just do combos with one button. The super boss, you have to do it on hard mode, no items, no special equipment, just you, your skill, and high level materia. I see. Yeah, that does sound pretty tough. I'm sure you can do it though. How did I loop around again? You have a plan, but it's very defense oriented. Yeah, sometimes that's the way to go. Just like hit and get like 1 or 2 hits in and then dodge. I've had to do that for games.
Look, the windmills.
That's kind of what I had to do for Star Wars. Was just like get 1 hit and then dodge and parry, and then just keep going back and forth with that. We got 3 briar clamshells. I don't know what those are. We haven't had those yet, but probably a crafting material. Alright, so I think we made it to Eastpool. The Imperial Province of Rosaria.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you.
Oh yeah, Murdoch was the guy that died at the beginning of the game.
Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
He was like our trainer when we were a kid.
Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
Murdoch, was he an NWA champion? No, not Trevor Murdoch.
We should be delighted.
Honestly, I was surprised to hear that he's still wrestling. I guess NWA has a lot of ex-WWE guys. Like, people give AEW a hard time for signing a bunch of ex-WWE people, but NWA has quite a bit too.
Ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived,
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
Yeah, we can't exactly tell her that we might have been the thing that killed her husband. But we don't know for certain that if we were or not yet. We're trying to figure that out.
Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire.
Okay, so I guess we're pretending that we didn't know.
From Phoenix Gate.
Well, actually, Clive might not have known. Because if he was that beast thing...
I'm sorry.
He probably didn't realize that he did that. Because he wasn't in control.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope.
was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime.
You blame Sephiroth? Always Sephiroth?
I
Well,
wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end.
there was a guy we saw that kind of reminded me of Sephiroth. It's probably not the same one.
If living meant being that, better to be just
It's probably not Sephiroth. I'm sure he's only in like 7, but one of the guys that we're chasing after kind of looks like him a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought they were brother and sister from like the beginning of the game. So this is kind of awkward.
Sleep well.
Because it made it seem like she was their sister, but they never actually said it. So I'm assuming, since they're being weird, that they're probably not brother and sister.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Oh, we got a new outfit.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well.
Now he looks like a Final Fantasy.
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Oh, we just got like a bunch of stuff.
To the north.
What did she give us? Guess it's not gonna show us. I think we just got a bunch of items though. Oh, maybe it's in gear. Kate Sith Charm. Oh, that was one of the pre-order things. Increases all gil earned by 25%. The Scholar Spectacles increases XP by 10%. Yeah, if you pre-ordered the game, you get like these items that are kind of OP. I mean, I still like the weapons I have equipped right now. Or not weapons, but the Ring of Timely Strikes, Ring of Timely Evasion, and Ring of Timely Assistance. Even though we could increase attack by 7, or increase damage with some of our, well, actually increasing Rising Flames would be pretty good. Yeah, I think I might equip that instead, because honestly we don't need Torgal's healing too much. I say that now and then we're probably going to need it later, but yeah. 468 skill points. Let's try to finish off some of this. Master Lunge. And I can Master Stomp. So we're almost done with this. We just need 500 more ability points for mastering Precision Dodge. Then we can start working on some of the Phoenix and Garuda stuff.
You should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Yeah, speaking of Phoenix, we gotta go to Phoenix Gate. Which actually, I might be able to, no, I can't. Wait. No, I can't. Okay. I was gonna say, I might be able to fast travel. Oh, there's a shop. Merchant.
Buying, I'm selling.
Okay. Yeah, everything we have on right now is already better than what he's offering. It's crazy how you can buy like songs and stuff in this, but they're like super expensive.
See you then.
I want 40,000 for one song.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers.
We have bearers.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Alright, so we're gonna see one of our father's old bearers.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
I'm sure this artist was useful.
Yeah, she said your father, so I guess she's not our sister like I thought originally. Which is a good thing, because they've been getting kinda close.
It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
I guess it was just like a childhood friend.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpole, travelers?
She's the Tifa to our Cloud. Yeah, basically.
You wouldn't to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him?
Seems like a lot of the Final Fantasy games, like, have a lot of similarities between them. They stick to like a common, like, theme.
Meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
So we spoke to one villager. Now I gotta speak to a second.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill. For making you do all this in my stead.
Well, it looks like we're going to speak to Patrick.
Pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
She's explaining this story.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him. Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Somewhere down this path. Three more of those briar clamshell things. Three chunks of wire-right.
Look, there's someone over there.
Is that him?
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Mud daubers. And then Worgans. And these are still pretty easy, even with upping the difficulty. There we go. Enemy slain. Oh, we're up to 14. Yeah, 14,000 gil already.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle then? there is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better.
A fantasy, you say? A Final Fantasy?
The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind...
Yeah, his Final Fantasy anyway. Yeah.
We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all, she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Hey, quest complete. Even more Gil. We're not even using the 25% increase yet, and we're still getting quite a bit of money here. Alright. So now we gotta make our way to Phoenix Gate still. But I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight, because I have to be to work at 9. I don't know if I'm actually gonna sleep or not though, because I didn't wake up until 6:30 this evening. So I might just try to stay up, because I only have to work for 3 hours anyway. And then I'll probably either go to bed or try to stream again when I get home. But yeah, thank you to everyone that stopped by and hung out. Thank you, Steven, for the raid, and Lolo for the follow. I've really been enjoying this game so far. It's been pretty fun. But I'm pretty sure I don't have anyone on to raid, so I think I'm just gonna send you guys on your way. But yeah, thanks again for hanging out tonight. I hope you had a good time, and I will see you guys later. Take care.